Hello everyone. I just want to share something with you today that I believe will benefit you, especially if you're on a quest to knowing the truth. If you're happy where you're at today, you may want to just exit from this video and I don't want to waste your time. But if you're not and you still want to know the truth, then this may help you out. When talking about a book and examining the source of a book, especially if it tells you that this book is directly from God or God gave the inspiration to write this book, some may debate, some may argue, and some simply may just not believe, or just decide to ignore and move on. However, if you want to look at a decisive point that can help you decide whether or not this book is actually from God, as it claims to be, you may want to look at one crucial point, and that is prophecy. Prophecy in simple terms is just telling you what's going to happen precisely in the future. So I tell you today what's going to happen 10 days, 1 year, or even 1,000 years later. See, many religions claim to be true. However, many of them do not dare try to prophesy. And the reason with that is because this isn't something that anyone can do. Many people can write poems or tell stories, beautiful stories. However, telling people what's going to happen later on in the future, this is the job of God. Only God can do something like this. Now, this is something that can help you decide whether or not a religion is true or whether or not a book is true. Now, the Bible, for an example, is filled with prophecies from the Old Testament to the New Testament. Prophecies that have been fulfilled and historically proven, and some that are going to be fulfilled, yet we see before our eyes today that are shaping up. For an example, there's a prophecy in the Bible in Hosea, the book of Hosea in the Old Testament, speaking of the destruction of Jerusalem at a certain point in history and Israel as a nation, and then reconstructing that country, basically that country being born again later on. And that's exactly what happened in the year 40 AD, the year marked the destruction of Israel by the Roman Empire. And in 1948, it was again born again as a country. That country was emerged again into existence. In the book of Matthew, the Lord Jesus Christ speaks of the destruction of the temple of Jerusalem. 40 years later, from the time that he said it, they destroyed the Jerusalem temple. And not only that, but he said that it will be taken down stone by stone. And that's exactly what the commander of the Roman army commanded his soldiers to do. They were looking for gold in that temple. So many more prophecies, such as one, when the Lord speaks of the signs of the end of days, he says that there will be earthquakes in various places. Now keep in mind, he said that 2,000 years ago. 2,000 years ago, if you were in a spot such as Jerusalem or any spot in anywhere in the world, you would not know if 100 miles away from you, a city is having an earthquake because you don't have that kind of technology. However, it is only today, with today's technology, that you're able to tell if various places in the world are having an earthquake at the same time. And this is what he was referring to. That book is filled with so many more prophecies that will blow your mind if you look into it. And I encourage you to do so if you're on the search for truth. There is so much in that book. There is love and salvation. God bless you.